and welcome back to Season 11 of Mudrunner, where I, HawkReach and...
Captain Prankster, at your service.
Did your voice get all funny then?
I think it did. Oh.
And we are playing The Bridges, a map by the SDS crew, I think they go by. We've got across the river, and we have unlocked the garage with our fridge points. And I was just heading to the east to discover a bit more.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, all right.
Are you in the log kiosk?
Yes.
We've got auto loaders.
What?
For the logs. They load automatically as you drive by, I believe. And I'm wondering what sort of logs they're giving us. So my question is, what size logs?
You can select any size log.
Can you?
I think what you're thinking of is that on the map description, on the mod description, it said that there were 2 log kiosks and 2 auto loaders. I think the auto loaders are going to be only in casual.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
All right. So what do you want to do now?
I want to keep going and exploring to the east.
What I believe,
because I've got a nice thing of fuel.
There is an interesting bridge very close to you.
Yes, it's down near.
And it would be good to find out how we can energise that bridge.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get going. If I can remember how to drive. We haven't played this for a couple of weeks. No, I've got to use gears. All right. Now, one other thing I did want to quickly mention, when I was editing the previous episodes of this season, there does seem to be a bit of an issue with the modded Kraz 255 with this weird ticking, clicking noise that's happening. Yeah. So what I'm going to do from this episode onwards is actually put in a special effect which is going to remove that. It's because I can do all sorts of audio wizardry, because that's me. I'm going to just have a very quick example that I'll pop in here. So yeah, I mean that's a little before and after, so you can see what I'm able to do there, and that's mainly just because it was really bugging me when I was listening back to it editing. If I did actually do a bit of research, and I found that mod is by the guys, the SDS crew, Dimitri and the guys. If at any point you need anything like that to be done on audio, more than happy to do it. Just get in contact. But yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that I was choosing to do that. Rather than do it and people be like, why was it ticking in the first episodes? Okay, I'm up to this new bridge and it looks like I've got to get in it, so I'm going to assume this is the same mechanism as... Oh, that dropped down. I'm going to assume this is the same mechanism as the...
What does it actually require?
Okay. Well... It requires repair and fuel.
How much?
Well, it uses 40 litres of fuel, and it's got 1,000 repair to be done. But
it needs 1,000 repair?
Well, that's how much there is in it, but I don't think it needs all of that.
Okay.
The other thing I want to... It's just...
on here.
No, I'm sure that's different. I was going to say, is there 2 things that we've got to get in and do, but I think that's just showing up there. This looks great. I mean...
So how much fuel do we need?
Well, it takes 40 litres, so I'll fuel it up.
It just needs 40 litres?
Yeah, I'll fuel mine up, is what I should say. I can't fuel yours up at the moment.
Okay, but it does need 1,000...
Well, it can take that. I assume you only need to repair it a tiny bit because you don't even accelerate in it. You just use advanced controls to go up and down. Well, that's what it did in the Unreachable City.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what I can do is actually repair it with my spare wheel. I didn't even need to repair it all that much. I could have saved a little bit there, but oh well.
And then do you think we're going to do these log...
And now... Oh no, my bridge is leaking fuel because it's farty. I've got a farty bridge.
Okay.
Farty bridge. Oh wow! Look at this. I've got a spinning little wheel. Slightly awkward that the rest of the mechanism doesn't also spin, but look, it's a mod and you've done such a great job on it.
How do we remedy that?
Oh, it's just that I've only repaired it a little bit with my spare wheel. Okay, so operate. A parallel R space. So let's try R. No, R isn't doing anything, so let's try A. Space. There we go. And my bridge is down. Brilliant. I'm gonna, even though I don't really need to, I'm gonna drive over it. Oh, I'm even gonna take my brake off to drive over it.
So, if we've opened that bridge, would we like to deliver some logs to the main town before?
Well, I've opened the bridge, just to clarify. You will need to have some repair.
I will be doing that. Yep. I need to go up and pick up my.
I think so. But the problem is, yeah, we can just go through up there, can't we? Because there is that block post that we've got to avoid.
Well, it's the only way in to the actual.
I reckon there's probably, have you got a second to look at the map? I reckon there's probably got to be another block post up here. I don't know, because at the moment I'm trying to work out why we have to use the. I'm sure there's a reason, but why we have to use
well,
like the.
I can tell you that because.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've what's the word? Yeah, I can see that. Okay, well, I've deciphered.
Yeah.
Some of the letters.
Translated.
And you now are at an adjustable wrench bridge. Adjustable bridge, but it's showing up as an adjustable wrench.
Is that the?
That's the translation.
Oh, okay.
And
I've got my little printed out map. I've got near me.
Yeah, and the other bridge
back across
is
the bridge.
as they say in Russia, it is a pontoon.
Okay.
Which means that's the pontoon bridge over there.
Is this a graveyard up here? No, they're logs. Well, it's a tree graveyard, really, isn't it?
Yep.
That's a sad thing. Now I feel really bad about the ramifications of logging in. I mean, are we going to offset our carbon footprint?
What do you mean?
Well, we're cutting down trees and using up copious amounts of fuel. You know.
Who is we?
Captain Prang and
yes, but we've spoken about this before, haven't we?
Have we?
Yeah. In Dangerous Road 3.
Oh my goodness gracious
and
me.
We came to the conclusion that it's all virtual.
I know, but that's not role-playing.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, I've got to the extent that I can go.
I'm trying to...
Put it that way. I'm not game to try and breach that. Oops.
Breach what?
The bridge that's not currently here.
Okay.
You've got to sort of ram... I think you're going to have to ram into it with a boat to turn it into a bridge.
Ram into it?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Okay, you know, like the London Bridge, how it's got two bits that open up and make a gap in the middle?
Yeah.
It's like that, but instead of opening up horizontally like that, it opens out vertically. Does that make sense?
So it swings?
Yeah, it swings on a horizontal plane.
Yeah.
And it's got a break in the middle. So I think we're going to have to ram into it with the boats.
How much is the...
Doggy in the window? How much is what?
How much is the after you said how much is that dog in the window, you made me forget what I was going to say. How much is that?
Drum roll, please.
Yeah. So how big's the gap we need to bridge? That was the question.
Well, once we've pushed it together with the boats, it'll be a clean. I imagine there won't be a gap at all. But at the moment, it's like the length of my truck.
Okay.
Because it's all swung out to the side. Why can't we just use these logs here? Oh. Now, one thing we did want to mention, we've referred to a lot of the people who've made this map, and we've realized that not only did we pronounce their names slightly wrong, we've actually pronounced them so wrong it's beyond belief. But the reason is that we're pronouncing it using the sort of English reading of those letters, whereas the Russian reading of those letters, phonetically speaking, you know, how it sounds, is totally different. So we do want to briefly apologize for that and apologize for our ignorance there. But I think
we'd like to apologize to the poor person that we called nuoHep.
Yeah.
Because what we didn't do was translate or decipher the Cyrillic alphabet into the Latin alphabet, which is what we use.
Yeah.
And when we do, it comes out the closest to the word pioneer.
Oh,
now,
really?
Yeah. Now, if that's right, it's a nice name.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll probably be guilty of, you know, making similar assumptions in future. I mean, we're trying to play a game at the moment, not, you know, translate a book or anything.
Well, we've had to work out a few things to just get this map working.
Yeah.
But what I would like to say is just that it is so... The map is worth it. It's worth the time.
Absolutely.
And I like it because it's mysterious to me.
Yeah, this is one of the things that Captain Prang and I were talking about. We don't want our feedback of some of the issues of us translating Russian to English. We don't want you to make an English version. Put it that way.
No.
We enjoy doing the translating because it makes it feel real, and there's a real mystery to be solved. So we just didn't want our feedback to incorrectly suggest that you should make an English one, because we don't want that.
No.
We like translating the Russian with all the little quirks of the translation. We enjoy that. So please don't go to the effort of you know, making an English version. We're not interested in that. We just think it's brilliant just the way it is. Okay. So I think it's about time for me to go and get my boat. Oh, and by the way, what was it called? Boat cater? Cater is boat.
Kater just means boat.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I've already looked at that because that's what I was going to do. Because I'm at the original starting point at the very moment.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
And when I went into the map in the garage.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I need the... I was going to go put the boat cater back on this truck, on Greenie, but I need the Kraz, don't I?
Yeah, but I couldn't find
my
it
Kraz?
on the...
You couldn't find your Kraz?
No, on the menu with the Kraz in the garage, I couldn't find anything that would give me the boat back.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. You might want to try.
Yeah, I will. My boat cater's... my Kraz is just near the glowing mushroom area. So I'm gonna...
Okay.
And I'm just near the buildable bridge now. Whoa, could be nasty. So I'm gonna try and resolve that. Oh, my throat did a weird gargle there. I don't know if it'll come across on the microphone. Oh. So what's your current task?
Well, I've just picked up the green Kamaz, and it's towing. Well, actually, it's trying to, but what I've done is I've just done
When you say the green Kamaz,
it's
Greenie?
the 4310.
okay.
Back up at the starting point, and I'm also hitching up the 6317, and I'm going to take them down to the garage to refit them with the sort of stuff that I need for getting logs up, the 4 log points that are not over the pontoon bridge.
Okay.
And we may even have to ask Dimitri about this little problem unless we might be able to solve it ourselves, but I've just looked at the...
Oh no! I'm skiddy!
You're
This
skidding.
bleeding road.
Oh, yeah. What are you driving?
The big greenie.
Okay. And are you
I wasn't too skiddy.
Are you just past the garage?
Now, I criticised, well, not too heavily, but I said, oh, this, just to answer your question, this, this modded truck, it's hovering off the ground. That is not a thing specific to the modded truck. That is all trucks, because I'm now in a vanilla truck, and that must be the thing to do with the skiddy road.
Yeah.
And that, therefore, means I'm pretty darn sure that the skiddy road is absolutely not a bug. It's a thing that these guys have put in.
There's another skiddy road over the other side.
I know, but I thought it could have just been that it was a downhill road.
Look out, there's a Prang about. When you
dear.
get onto your side of the road.
Left, yep. Go to the left. Now, which side of the road do they drive on in Russia?
Well, actually, we're driving on the wrong side of the road.
We're very sorry, Dimitri.
As long as we stick to that, we'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm sure they drive on the right.
Yeah. Hey Siri, what side of the road do people drive on in Russia?
It's currently snowing and -5 degrees in Moscow, Russia. Temperatures are heading up from -5 degrees to -2 tonight.
Wow. I hope you've got a good air conditioner to keep you cool if it's warming up. That was so unhelpful, Siri. Russia side of road drive. Google knows what I mean. They drive on the right.
Oh, I can't be bothered to get any fuel.
Have you got some? Have you got? Are you in your Kraz 255?
No.
Okay. Do you have a Kraz 255 on?
Yep.
You should fill
not
up.
on me at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say you should fill up the
cans.
The cans because
Yes, I have.
you only need that to.
Yes, I have.
Okay. You only need that to.
But the Kraz is now back at the starting point.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say you could use those to fill up the movie bridge.
Yeah, no. I've got that sussed. I've got to go back to the garage to get some fuel. I've got an idea. You might. Are you picking up your trucks?
I'm swapping into my 255.
Yeah. Well, I've got an idea.
Do you want me to take my other truck as well? I was just going to leave it up there.
I've got an idea which might answer your question, a cunning plan. And that cunning plan is to